Hello, today is the first day of year 2021. I hope to take this opportunity to wish you a happy new year. We are going to learn about a unique topic in corporate finance, corporate governance. Students sometimes wonder why they learn such a topic in corporate finance. Isn't corporate finance a quantitative module? Why are we learning about corporate governance in a finance course? The role of financial management is to maximize firm value and shareholders' wealth. Finance managers are not only dealing with money, dollar and cents, but most importantly with human, with how companies are operated, controlled and regulated. A well-defined corporate governance structure will benefit all corporate stakeholders, promote business prosperity and corporate accountability. Stay tuned and let's learn together. What is corporate governance? How can we define corporate governance? Corporate governance refers to the systems, rules, processes, and laws by which companies are directed, managed, operated, controlled, and regulated. Corporate governance encompasses the relationship among a company's shareholders, board of directors, senior management, and other stakeholders. These relationships provide the framework within which corporate objectives are set and performance is monitored. Proper governance identifies the distribution of rights and responsibilities among different participants in the company and outline, among others, the rules and procedures for decision making, internal control, and risk management. Why is corporate governance important? A well-defined corporate governance structure is intended to benefit all corporate stakeholders by ensuring that the firm is run in a lawful and ethical fashion, in accordance with best practices and subject to all corporate regulations. The objective of corporate governance is to promote business prosperity and corporate accountability, with the ultimate objective of realizing long-term shareholder value while taking into account the interests of other stakeholders. Corporate governance provides a framework of control mechanisms that support the company in achieving its goal and preventing unwanted conflicts. Corporate governance balances the needs of other stakeholders, such as employees, customers, suppliers, society, and the communities in which the companies conduct their business. The importance of good standards of corporate governance has been highlighted by the collapse of a number of large companies since early 1990 in UK and US. There have been numerous examples of collapses of companies, often the result of excessive debt financing in order to finance ill-advised takeovers, and sometimes laced with fraud. In addition, many companies have been criticized for the generosity on how they reward their leading executives. The procedures for remunerating executives have been less than transparent, and many compensation schemes involve payment by results in one direction alone. Many chief executives have been criticized for receiving pay increases several times greater than the increases awarded to less exalted staff. The issue of corporate governance was first addressed in UK in 1992 by a committee chaired by Sir Adrian Cadbury. The first version of the UK Corporate Governance Code was introduced by the Capri Committee in the form of Capri Report in 1992. The Capri Report recommended a voluntary code of best practice, which the London Stock Exchange subsequently required member companies to comply with. In Malaysia, the Malaysian Code on Corporate Governance was introduced in year 2000. It has been a significant tool for corporate governance reform and has influenced corporate governance practices of companies positively. The board of directors, the critical link between shareholders and managers, is potentially the most effective instrument of good governance. The oversight of the company is ultimately their responsibility. The board, when operating properly, is also an independent check on the corporate management to ensure that management acts in the shareholders' best interests. The board of directors should therefore understand and incorporate new dimensions into their core decision-making processes to ensure that companies operate successfully and sustain growth. The board should understand that the key principles of corporate governance, such as effective controls, corporate culture grounded on ethical behavior, and transparency, can reduce risk, corruption, and mismanagement. For our learning purpose, we are going to discuss three corporate governance codes. First, the 2015 OECD Principles of Corporate Governance. Since we are a UK branch campus in Malaysia, our students will learn about the UK Code of Corporate Governance 2018 as well as the Malaysian Code on Corporate Governance 2017. I would strongly encourage you to download the three codes from the internet. They are available online for public access. It will be beneficial to understand and compare the similarities and differences between the three codes. The most effective way to learn is to read all these documents, then analyze real-world scenarios about what is the best corporate governance practice. The 2015 OECD Principles of Corporate Governance are presented in 6 key topics. The UK Corporate Governance Code covers the board leadership and company purpose, division of responsibilities, composition, succession, evaluation, audit, risk and internal control, and as well as remuneration. The Malaysian Code on Corporate Governance 2017 has 3 principles. Principle A is on board leadership and effectiveness. Principle B is about effective audit and risk management. Principle C covers integrity in corporate reporting and meaningful relationship with stakeholders. The Stock Exchange of Malaysia, Bursa Malaysia, also publishes a corporate governance guide. The third edition is published in 2017 and it is available for public access on the internet. Finally, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you have benefited from the presentation and content in this video. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe or share. Thank you, see you and goodbye.